afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. And we've got a United fan with us today to cover the FA Cup quarter-final game between Man United and Fulham. How are you doing, Colm?
I'm not too bad, mate. Not too bad at all. How are you doing, especially after, Arsenal result?
Yeah, well, I'll be doing much better when my Wi-Fi in the corner stops going. It's going to drop again, like it did yesterday. Yesterday was a nightmare for me. A massive downpour. I did actually see stuff from Rotherham how bad that pitch was yesterday. I am surprised it even went ahead. It was my word. Want to get in the comments quickly now. Big up to Ian. As you can tell, he is a City fan. Come on, Fulham. Big up to Mars. Well, we were good talking about the Arsenal because obviously Arsenal just beat Crystal Palace 4-1. El Clasico and Stade Reims, Balogun and Marseille playing later. Co-Manu versus Mitro. A few other good players on Fulham, to be fair to them. Ozzy Guna on. Well, I'm not even saying that. I'm not giving him any. Not Steve. I love Steve. Just the other guy. Just cannot stand him. Right. Let's get into the teams. I have got them here somewhere. I shall do the Fulham. I'll let Man United. Can't talk about United. Fulham have gone for Leno, Tete, Diop, Ream, Robinson, Paulina is back, Reed, Andreas, Piera. That would be painful if he scores against you and knocks you out. Reed, Mitrovic, and Willian. And this is the United lineup.
It's United go with David De Gea, Slabhead, Maguire, the Butcher Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, the goal scorer, Sabitzer, Shaw, Sancho, the workhorse, Weghorst, Wan-Bissaka, and the Scottish man who I don't know how he's got a football contract, Scott McTominay.
Unsurprised, he is actually a United fan, just so everyone's fully aware. Big up to FTSN and the Armory. Yep. Got to support our lads, though. Exactly. Manu, nice, except Maguire and Tom. Boss is an Arsenal fan, so he can have a dig. But yeah, what are you expecting for today's game, mate?
A very hard, scrappy game. That's what I'm expecting. Midfield battle is going to be crucial, very, very crucial today. Obviously, United, massive loss. We have no Casemiro who pulls the strings in the midfield for us. So it's going to be interesting to see how Sabitzer and McTominay cope with Fulham. Because, I mean, if I'm going to pick out a player other than Mitrovic, obviously it's Paulinho. He's a wonderful player. He's quality. So it's going to be interesting to see how they cope with a player of his calibre.
Yeah. As a United fan, would you be okay if you got knocked out?
See, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't, because we're not going to win the league. I've been saying for ages we weren't in a title race anyway. We're never going to win the league. So the FA Cup and the Europa League are trophies that we should be looking at winning now.
Yeah. You got Seville, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got Seville. But we're very good against Spanish teams this year, so bring them on.
Yeah, Seville haven't been having a great season either. They're actually one of the weaker for this season in the competition. I'm surprised. But they've got such a good squad. I don't know what's been going on in the league for them.
It's a bit of a strange one with Seville. I mean, I'm quite happy we've got them because, like I said, they're a little bit weak this season. When you look at the teams that are in there, we could have got Juve. That would have been a bit more of an interesting game.
Yeah. Now, how you're gonna have to tell me when you kick off, because obviously normally we're quite far apart, but we should be quite close today.
We'll see.
We shall see. Yeah, we shall see. Andres Pierre is about to take the kickoff, so we're gonna sink in. Well, oh no, false start.
Yeah, you're still ahead of me.
How?
I've only seen Fulham starting lineup.
There we go. I'm underway.
I'm not.
How far behind are you?
I've not even kicked off yet.
Seriously, how are you behind me?
I'm watching it via app.
Yeah, but that shouldn't still be behind.
It is, unfortunately.
Tell me when you kicked off and we'll work out exactly how far behind you are.
Probably about 2 minutes.
Seriously, well, Shaw's doing some defending here. Cole is still watching them all in the tunnel. I don't know what's going on here. Tete is going to take the
Kicked
throw.
off.
It's behind me. How is that possible? I thought today would be quite close.
I don't know. I think it's probably just because I'm watching it via.
Oh, Fulham have started very quick here. They've already got a corner. Now, do you feel that the United players have shown enough since obviously the last game you were joining me on? Have they shown enough for you to go, okay, that was just an off day?
No, not yet. Not yet.
You want to finish strong for the rest of the season now?
They definitely need to finish strong for the rest of the season. 100%.
No more off days. Okay. So it's an interesting corner set up here for Fulham. United have cleared it, but only as far as Willian. What's your opinion about Willian? Like, obviously at Arsenal, absolutely appalling. Oh, Diop had a header there over the bar. But what's your opinion on Willian? Because I don't get it, if I'm honest.
What don't you get?
He's performing for Fulham. Did not perform for Arsenal once. What's your opinion?
I think Willian. My whole stream's crashed. I think Willian is a big fish in a small pond player.
Yeah.
I think he needs to be the best on that team in order to perform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough. Have you lost your stream?
Yep, completely. The site's down.
Jeez. Fulham have started the first 3 minutes way better than United. United, I don't think have even woke up yet.
Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Here's Ream. Let's go back. Colm is that far behind. He's watching last year's FA Cup quarter final. Well, 5-0 Seagulls over Fishpier. Paul Ferguson, too good. He is very talented. Yeah, he is Irish. Willian was that better shape again, but he still shouldn't be. We paid him a lot of money. He should be, performing no matter what. Here's Willian now. Out to Robinson. Well defended by McTominay. Here's Rashford. Everyone has their different ways of watching what we call terrestrial TV. So, yeah, there's just, I don't even talk about it on stream because I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but there's certain ways that people can avoid certain things. Arteta speaking. Okay. Here's Wan-Bissaka with a throw-in for United. Weghorst tries to head it on to Rashford. Well cleared by Robinson. Goes out for United throw-in. Here's Martinez. Over to Maguire. Maguire to Wan-Bissaka. It's going to be interesting to see how Maguire plays today. I absolutely think he's an absolute awful defender. I have to be honest. Definitely not United level. Here's McTominay. Fulham are just on it. They weren't like this against Arsenal at all. Here's Ream. Just shows how difference Paulina makes. Maybe to the confidence as well. Marco Silva. Seemed like must have been great. No, I wasn't watching, mate. I wasn't watching. It is Mother's Day here, so obviously other stuff is done. So yeah, I've not had the chance. It's the first game I watched today. Here's Luke Shaw. 6 minutes in now. Still 0-0. Obviously, this game can go to extra time and penalties as well. Here's Luke Shaw. Here's Sancho. He's playing more on the left today. That might change over the game. Martinez over to Maguire. Maguire's pass cut out by Willian, but it only goes back to Maguire. Petit analysing on today on Premworld. Coming to 7 minutes play. Man United just passing it around right now, but not with much. Oh, here comes Piera. Finds Mitrovic to Willian. Willian with an early shot wide with Michael Owen. Good chance, I suppose, but he took it really quick and it just kind of sliced off his foot. De Gea playing out from the back here, finds Wan-Bissaka. Here's Bruno. Sancho now on the right. Like I said, I had a feeling that they'll be interchanging quite a lot here. Here's Shaw to Rashford. Over to Sancho. Here's Bruno. Bruno a little dink in. Headed out by Diop. Cleared by Robinson. Fulham look very sharp. They didn't look anything like this against Arsenal. This is why I was saying, like, that was not the Fulham I've seen at all. This is. Sancho's going to put this out because Bruno is down. I think Bruno does need to realise how big Willian actually is. He's not very big. He's gone down like he's been hit by Mitrovic. He was hit by Willian. He's a very big softy, this Bruno, isn't he? That's one thing I would want to change about Bruno is just his mentality. He moans too much. He complains too much. I wouldn't say he fakes injury, but anyone would think he's just been hit by a bazooka. Sir Alex is in the crowd today. "26 years he was at Old Trafford. Won a few trophies. You know, one or two. And good old Lee Dixon saying, is that all there is? Well said. Bruno is on the side now. I'm sure he's fine because it was literally Willian that given the issue. Piera just giving the ball back here to De Gea. Here's Martinez to Maguire. Wan-Bissaka. The problem with Maguire, and he's just done it there, his pass is too heavy. So when Wan-Bissaka gets it, he struggles to control it. And a lot of people don't notice that, but if he doesn't get his pass right, it can then put the person that he's passing to under pressure straight away. People applauding Maguire tackle there. Here comes Rashford. Well defended by Ream. Cleared by Leno. 11 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Game's not too bad so far. Fulham are definitely edging it though for me. Here's Maguire. Over to Shaw. Shaw trying to find Weghorst, but well headed by Ream. Here's Paulina. Here's still Paulina going for a run here. To Mitrovic. Over to Reed. Tete's doing an overlap. Good cross. Trying to find Mitrovic. Well headed by Wan-Bissaka. Of all people against Mitrovic. Here's Rashford. 12 minutes in now, but here's Rashford on the attack. He finds Weghorst. Weghorst. Low, weak shot there. A little bit better though by United. And Colm is back. You sorted your stream now?
God knows what happened then.
To be fair, my Wi-Fi is like on the edge of going, I'm going to go. So I'm glad you're back. Just
all
in
I did
case
was try refresh it, see if they'll like it catch up a little bit as if it was like delayed or something.
Yeah.
And it just kept saying DNS server error. I was like, what? What about? What minute are you
on? Coming up to 12:50 now.
Yeah, you see, you're a bit ahead of me. Still.
No worries. To be fair, it probably helped for the Liverpool game, so.
True.
You knew what was coming. Mind you, I was fair to you. I didn't take the mick out of you at all. I actually felt sorry because it wasn't a 7-0 game at all. That game.
I felt sorry for me as well.
Come on, Mitro Simeon. Oh, here's Reed. Another corner to Fulham. Big up to Matthew. Hope you're doing well. Big up to everyone on the show and in the chat. Thank you, Matthew. Bit weak by Martinez there against Reed, to be fair. Reed's not the strongest. That's not a foul. So it's another corner to Fulham here. They're definitely the brighter. But United look dangerous on the attack with Rashford. So
I've got an aerial down here, but I need a skybox to connect to it.
Right, Pierre's didn't beat the first man, so it's cleared. Back to Robinson. Here's William.
Harry Maguire defended
low cross. Oh, very good low cross. It just goes out. No one connected with that at all. It's a shame.
I mean, Harry Maguire, I know you're ahead of me, but Harry Maguire doing that slide tackle to nobody before that they got the corner were fantastic.
Yeah.
I know he slipped, but
Moss is just happy about 4-2-1. Yeah, that's fine. But what I was saying about Harry earlier is that he did the pass to Wan-Bissaka. And what I think a lot of people don't notice, he does it so heavy that Wan-Bissaka is going to struggle to control it. So then it's the Fulham players on him straight away. And I guarantee most people will blame Wan-Bissaka first. But I'm like, if Harry Maguire doesn't hit that as hard as he does, Wan-Bissaka can control it a lot easier than what he has to.
Yeah. This is a lot of the issue we have with Harry Maguire at United.
Mm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he can bring the ball forward and, on times he can ping a 40-yard pass to feet. but his errors outweigh the good that he does.
Yeah, Robinson with a great cross there. They're attacking this left side a lot, which, funny enough, guess who's on the left side? Maguire. Foul there. I love how all the foreign players is the first words they learn fluently is the F and the off. No matter what country they're from, I guarantee they can say that. I've just seen Bruno literally just say it.
It's universal.
It is, isn't it?
When you apply for your visa, they like ask you if you can say it, and if you can, then you get your visa passed.
I just find it always funny that all these foreigners, no matter where they're from, they always can say that. So I wouldn't say it's a dangerous free kick to Fulham, but they can whip it in. So far, United have dealt with everything. Oh, slipped over by Pierre at the last moment there. So the free kick was not great.
I'll tell you something, if United can get a striker in summer, they're going to be a dangerous team next year.
Yeah, they would be. I think Marco Silva's just got it right, and obviously they have to try and keep Paulino. He is vital to keep. Because they didn't look the same against Arsenal at all. Anders Pierre has now got a yellow card, by the way.
I just realised it looks like I'm kind of supporting Andres Pereira.
Okay, what's your opinion on him? Because obviously he left United.
Pre-season
but
Pirlo.
He's been really good.
What, pre-season Pirlo? That's what.
But he has been good at Fulham. He has been good at Fulham.
He has been good at Fulham. I'm happy for him, He had the potential. I just don't think he was quite good enough to be at Manchester United.
Yeah.
Or whether or not it's good enough, he was good enough to be there compared to the opportunities that he was given, maybe.
Yeah. I suppose at United he'd be up against Bruno, wouldn't he? So
yeah. I mean, he's never going to get in over Bruno.
No. How much did you sell him for? About 5 million or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. 5.5, 6 million, I think. But, I mean, Bruno's not missed a game all season.
No, he hasn't, has he?
Every game.
I'm just not his greatest fan. He annoys me.
He annoys a lot of people, trust me.
Yeah.
He annoys me from time to time. That's a great ball.
Just sometimes I just wish he'd concentrate on the game instead of trying to ref it. I'm sure if he just concentrated and uses his talent, it'd be much better.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
I mean,
I'm quite surprised that Bert Leno is at Fulham. In all fairness, obviously you guys bought him from Leverkusen.
Yeah, Leverkusen.
And he was really good in Bundesliga.
Oh yeah. He was one of the most talented German goalkeepers there was at the time.
So I'm surprised it didn't work out for him at Arsenal, in all fairness.
Style of play. It's the big question with De Gea with you, isn't it?
See, I don't get on board with this De Gea bashing at all. I really don't.
I never bash him.
No, but I know a lot of United fans are on his back. And it's like, I just don't understand why. Yes, okay, his distribution, he might give, 4 out of 10 passes away or whatever. But at the end of the day, he's still...
How is he saved?
This is what I mean. How many times has he saved United's backside? That's what he's there to do. He's not there to be able to distribute a ball 120 yards to feet or whatever. He's there to stop goals. That is what he's there for. And I don't think... There's nobody really that can match him for me.
Yeah, it's like last season. I don't think if he wasn't playing, you could have been mid-table, if that.
Look at it last week when we played Southampton.
We
only got a point because of those 2 saves he made.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? People forget about that. Yes, the distribution's not great. It obviously doesn't suit your style of play, but He's a very good shot stopper. Not great at penalties as well. I have to be honest about that one.
Yeah, he's terrible at penalties.
But
I mean, see, penalties don't bother me either because unless you're like Tim Krul or somebody like that has stats written on the bottle, it's a 50-50 anyway.
Yeah, sorry, I'll just you'll see it in a minute and it'll be hilarious. But Maguire's just got a yellow card for basically doing some stupid foul on Mitrovic.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, Jesus.
Get him off.
What is he doing? Mitrovic is going to love that now. It's going to go, right, your way for the rest of the game.
I don't understand why Maguire's playing.
Who could you be playing instead?
Anybody.
Okay. Obviously, I don't know your squad status, so I don't know who you could have played.
Anybody. I'd rather have anybody play there. I'd rather have Jack Butland play centre back.
So I'm going to cover everyone's face now. I'm going to see who's on your bench. Who we got? Oh, I always do that. I need to give me a banner on. So you got Lindelof. Yeah, Lindelof. Okay.
No, but not even that. Not even that. I would have stuck Dallo out.
Yeah.
Or no, in fact, Malacia out where Shaw's playing. Stick Shaw at partnership with Martinez at centre back. He's done it already this season.
Yeah, already, haven't you? So yeah.
So I don't understand what. Good. I'm glad Harry Maguire's not able to play at Wembley. Forget that.
Oh, is he going to be suspended? Is he?
Yeah, good.
Did you just see the foul though? It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
absolutely ridiculous.
Moron.
I wonder what the odds are of him now getting a red card for this game. Up against Mitrovic.
I don't know, but I don't understand how he's an international defender.
Oh, don't even go into the England team. Oh no, I'm getting too much trouble. I am not allowed to talk about it.
Well, I am.
Yeah, you are. Very free. Try and read my thoughts.
Southgate's a prat.
Oh, you're not even close there. Carry on. Sorry, mate.
Southgate's a prat. He's just a waistcoat manager. That's what Southgate is. If Southgate put his tactics that he uses for England, right, in the Premier League or any other league, he would get absolutely annihilated.
Yes, I was waiting for you to say anything else because I was hoping you'd say way more. But never mind.
Oh no, I could say way more, but you know,
it's just awful. People who haven't been picked and who have been picked, it's just a joke.
I mean, Tomori, for instance.
Yeah,
he's a better defender than Maguire.
It's extremely annoying.
Come on, Veggie, mate. Just throw something at it. The only person that I know that's over 6 foot that doesn't throw the head at a ball when it's in air.
I know, he's odd, isn't he? I do like him. But, yeah. Because I wanted him probably about 18 months ago at Arsenal when we were having our striker issue as a different option. But the more I look at him in this league, I go, no, maybe not.
No, he's not good enough.
No. Because I don't look at the stats in Germany. He wasn't prolific in Germany, to be fair. But I just thought maybe it's not that style of football. But now I've seen he just doesn't head it. I'm like, why?
He likes the ball to feet, which I understand. Fair enough. A lot of strikers prefer having a ball driven into the feet. But when you're 6 foot odd, you need to use that advantage.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I don't know about this one,
Penalty.
Possible. So I'm going to have a look at this again. Martinez does clip Mitrovic. Dixon reckons it's not.
I ain't seen it yet.
Not for Dixon. No, check repeat. No penalty. It's done. Oh, Harrison Reed's down here. That's tough on Fulham if Reed's out.
The last thing I want is a replay.
There is no replay?
Sorry, extra time.
Oh, okay. But yeah, but you got international break.
Still, a lot of our players will go on international duty.
True. Yeah, because a lot of Arsenal fans are saying, "Oh, it's great for the Arsenal players." I'm like, Saka will be playing here. We won't. It's friendlies. Have you seen the fixtures? It's European qualifiers. They're going to be playing.
Yeah,
Reed's okay here.
I've got to agree. That's not a penalty.
All right, fair enough.
He stuck his foot in front of Martinez.
Yeah.
Instead of Martinez going into the back of him. Well, we've seen him given before.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those 50-50. It could happen. It could not happen. Depends their interpretation of it.
Reed's actually playing out of his skin today.
He's one of those players that not a lot of people talk about. He's really good. I think he was at Southampton beforehand, before he joined Fulham.
Pass.
I think he was. I think it was like 10 million quid he went there for. I think. Let's have a look. Harrison Reed. There we go. What on earth is... I think the system might be down. What on earth has happened there? There we go. Thank you. Honestly,
Right.
if I could explain what just happened, I'd be like, what? Oh, okay, 9 million quid from Southampton.
Well, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I want to see more from Sabitzer.
Yeah, I've actually not seen him today.
I want to see more from Sabitzer. He was fantastic before he went to Bayern.
Yes, he was. Yeah, because there were a lot of Arsenal fans wanted him as well, to be honest.
He was good. He was like pretty much one of the most unplayable midfielders in Bundesliga at one point. And then at Bayern, it's just halted his career.
What? Why do you think it is? Because they're on about trying to get Konrad Laimer as well, who's another player that I'd have on a free. And I'm fearful for him because it didn't work for Sabitzer. And he, again, I think signed for next to nothing, didn't he, to go to Bayern, I think.
Yeah, he did.
So what do you think happens to him?
I think it's competition for places.
Yeah.
I mean, who have they got?
Oh. If you've got a heart condition, please look away now. Jeez,
Okay, I'm looking away.
That honestly, that was dodgy.
So
sorry, carry on.
They've got what? Kingsley Coman, Gnabry, Joshua Kimmich,
Yep.
Alphonso Davies,
Yep.
Ibrahimovic,
Yep.
as well. Yeah, they've got a lot of midfielders. Ryan Gravenberch as well.
Yeah, he came in, didn't he? Yeah.
So I think it is literally just a case of they just can't get in. It's not no disrespect to the Bundesliga. I like the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
But it's nowhere near as competitive as the Premier League.
No.
Where you have to swap teams around every so often. One set of 11 players could play the whole season if they didn't pick up injuries or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because obviously, to expand on what Colm's saying, like any team in our league can beat anybody on their day. It's not quite like that in Germany. There's a few that could surprise you, but not all 20. I guarantee you that.
Diego Dallo and Anthony going to warm up. I feel like I need to explain my hair.
Yes, please do. And you know what?
So it's not quite worked out, but I did have a bet with our sister. Well, I made a statement on a watch along with our sister channel, the Man United Agenda. It hasn't quite worked out how I wanted it to, so I will be trying again a different time. But I did say if Anthony came on and won us the game, I would take on the Anthony hairstyle for a stream. He came on and 2 minutes later scored the winner. So here I am with kind of his hair, I suppose. It's not quite worked out, but it'll be redone just to explain why this is all how it is.
When he joined the stream earlier, I was like, well, I thought it was something wrong with my computer, not because currently it looks like a 60-year-old Cole.
Hey, I think I look good at 60.
Now, do you think United have come out of the traps, or this is their performance today? Because Fulham have looked really good, but United just don't look quite right.
No. Eric Ten Hag's going to have some words for him, I think. And we're going to see some changes in second half. And then everybody will be like, oh, it's Eric Ten Hag masterclass. It's like, no, it's not.
Oh, here comes Rashford. Goal kick. Do you think he'll take Maguire off? Do you think that's a risk?
I hope he takes Maguire off.
Okay. Do you think he will? I know we all hope that he comes off, but do you think he will because of the yellow card?
I don't know, if I'm going to be honest with you. Simply because, he's on a yellow card, but we've only got Lindelof that's available on the bench. So unless he brings off him for Malacia, I don't really see it happening.
Yeah. You are the new silver fox, according to Moss.
Cheers, mate. Honestly, there's a player I want to see at United, and I think he'll do quite well. And that, no. I want to see that Tete at United. What?
Which Tete?
The one that's playing in this game. The Fulham Tete.
Ah.
He's good. He's a good player.
He's not. He's blimmin' awful.
He's not. He's a good player. He's skipped past Luke Shaw about 4 or 5 times this game.
No, he was awful to get playing Arsenal, mate. Martinelli had a field day against him.
Everyone's awful when they play Arsenal this season.
We can take that in 2 ways there. Oh dear. But no, I wouldn't want Tete. I think he's literally at his level. I think he's at his level, mid-table.
I mean, if you turn around and said to me, I can either have Tete or Paulinho, I'm taking Paulinho every day.
Yeah.
But,
I think attacking-wise, Tete is okay, but it's defensive, and that as a right back, that's what I look for. If only Palace had played Klein this afternoon. Yes, I know, mate. Luke did the challenge with me on Friday, and he put Klein in, and he lost the battle as soon as he put that player in. I was like, no, you've lost. Can't believe he chose Klein.
Why? Nathaniel Klein is like the 16th best defender that Crystal Palace have. What's wrong with Nathaniel Klein?
He's awful. Awful defender.
Do you know who else is an awful defender?
Who?
Danny Rose.
Yes.
I know Danny Rose personally. Seems how he grew up in Doncaster.
Oh, is he a Donny man, is he?
He is a Donny boy. He went to a Dagenham high school.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he was a bad defender. No wonder no club wanted him in the end.
I don't even know. I actually don't even know if he's still playing.
Don't think so. I think I've seen him more on Sky Sports recently than anything else. 35 minutes in here, 0-0.
No, he's not.
No, he's not playing.
No, his last club were Watford.
Yeah. Has he officially retired, or is he still looking?
I think he's retired.
In the team.
Oh, lovely Wan-Bissaka. That was terrible, Wan-Bissaka.
Can't believe he played for England 29 times. Mad, isn't it? I never thought he was good. Yes, he scored a good goal against us once. But defensive-wise, nothing. And it's like eventually now people are coming out and saying that about Trent. And I'm like, I've been saying it for years. Trent can't defend.
No, Trent can't defend. It's funny watching Trent try to defend his back post.
Yeah, he's awful. I reckon he'd make a great midfielder. I really do.
Yeah, probably. But his tracking back is still letting down.
Yeah, true. But it's just a big risk, not just. I don't get it. But now Carragher's finally come out and says, can't defend. Saying it for 2 years, mate. And the thing is that what annoys me about Carragher, he's an Everton boy, not a Liverpool boy.
Yeah.
Yes, I know he played for him, but oh, United very close there from that corner. Come up to 37 minutes played now. United are looking a little bit more dangerous.
I love the fact that Luke Shaw decides he's going to start playing properly when we get another defender in.
Yeah, that does slightly question his mentality, though, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. But I like the fact that we get somebody in to push him and then he does step his game up.
Because
he needs to step his game up.
Because if Malacia got like a long-term injury, then how would Shaw be playing?
Ten Hag. I don't think Ten Hag would let him drop his standards.
You don't think so?
No.
Big up to Paxton. People were getting on the back after the Rose Hose expressing how his attitude clearly never helped him. Spurs fans are in the gutter. What's the Rose Jose? Oh, is that Mourinho one?
I'm guessing so.
Oh, yes. Yes, I know what he's on about now. That scene from that thing that they did on Prime. What was that called now? All or Nothing, because that was actually on there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I watched that. It was quite good.
Yeah, that's the first one I watched, to be fair.
I watched that one, and then I think I watched the City one that they did. And then I watched the Arsenal one.
Yeah.
Which I thoroughly enjoyed, actually. And then I think I watched the Juventus one that they've got on there. And then
they're really good shows, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. You get to see a little bit behind the scenes. It's quite good to see.
Has she seriously got, because I know PSG are losing because Moss put it in there earlier. Yeah, everyone's talking about the Kardashian curse now. PSG game, they are losing. I don't know why she's even going to these games, though. I don't understand it.
She wants to make a play for Kylian Mbappe.
Well, because something to do with Saka and Kim, and I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I'm so confused by celebrity lifestyles.
Lifestyles of the rich and the famous.
Yeah. Fulham just passing it around at the back here. Man United doing a really good press. And it's out for a United throw-in.
I can't even say bring Starboy on it second half because he's injured.
Who's your Starboy? Oh, good shot by Savitzer. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. How long is he out for?
I think it's for a good couple of weeks.
Oh, is it?
Might be a little bit longer. Last time I knew, I think they said 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
But there might have been news.
pass by Bruno there. Here's Sancho. Slowed up now. Just a bit, sir. Good clearance by William. Man United win it back through Bruno. And it goes through to Leno.
Oh, no, he's gone for the rest of the season.
Oh, was he? Oh, dear. Banking Kardashian from all future Arsenal games.
No.
No.
Kim Kardashian can have tickets to all the Arsenal games. He's been disappointing for me this season.
Who's that?
Sancho.
Yeah, he's a weird one for me because obviously I like my German side is Dortmund, so I know how good he is, but he has not impressed me being at United at all, and I don't get it because he's really good, but he was at Dortmund anyway. He's been awful.
He had a couple of moments where he was fantastic. I mean, that goal he scored past Liverpool,
Yeah,
that shows his quality. But ever since then, he's just, I don't know. It's not like he's not been there.
Yeah.
It's like the only way I can think about it, right? Yeah. Is if you've ever watched Space Jam. He's signed a ball for a child somewhere in the world, and that ball has magically taken all of his talent and ability and transferred it to the child.
Yes.
Because Sancho's playing like Sunday League football right now.
Yeah, he hasn't been good very often in a United shirt at all. And it's a bit of a shame.
It is a shame. I mean, we spent a lot of money on him.
Yeah.
Fairness.
I know the talent's there because I've seen it at Dortmund. And yeah, people say, "Oh yeah, but that was Dortmund." But Dortmund are a good team, and they definitely sign quality players.
See, I'm what like obviously the end of the season's coming very, very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, as I'm watching games now, I'm like looking at who I think's going to be there and who I think's not. And Sancho's a hard one for me because I want him to be there, but he's slowly more and more slipping towards the I don't think he will be under Erik ten Hag.
Okay, but one, the selling fee. What would you be asking for? Two, who would want him?
Well, we'd have to get, as close to what we paid for him as possible.
Exactly.
And then that rules out a lot of the clubs. However, I think if we put a player like Jadon Sancho up on the list, there's a certain blue club in London that would probably come knocking on the door very quickly.
Yeah, Millwall. Yeah.
Millwall. Millwall can't afford my shoelaces, let alone Sancho. But I think Todd Bowley would come in very quickly for him.
Well, yeah. First, they've got to do the emergency exit for a lot of their players in the summer because they've got to sell loads, and I mean loads.
If they want to do a trade, I'll happily do a trade with them. If they want Jadon Sancho, we'll take Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
Then at least we've got another CDM for when Casemiro gets sent off because of dodgy referees.
We've come up to 20 seconds left the first half here. Game's fizzled out a little bit.
It's got very dull.
Here's Paulino.
Paulino, go put a red shirt on and play for us for a bit.
Tete. Nothing else. Sorry, M's just come in. I thought I said something else. Tete. Yeah, Tete.
Doesn't sound like something else. Just put out that Arsenal wants Sancho and Bully will buy it. Yeah, there you go. Luke's got a strategy plan.
I've got 2 minutes of injury time. Do you want to carry on at half time, or do you want to have a quick break, mate?
Can I have a quick break? Because I'll go get a drink and whatnot.
I'll set up the video so it plays whilst we have a break.
I ain't got anything up here because I was doing this and then I realised what time it was. So I can't just run.
I'll put our break, half-time break thing on in a minute.
To anybody that is watching, please do consider giving us a like, a share, and a subscribe. We are live every Monday, Tuesday, and then whenever we feel like it. Bobby is here every single weekend because he does nothing but sits in the back waiting.
McTominay, just wide.
See, I don't know why you're interrupting me with McTominay.
I thought he was actually going to put it in there. It was one of those positions where he just connects with it really nicely.
I mean, McTominay could have connected with that very nicely. It probably would have landed in lock back in Scotland.
I swear that Colm is actually a United fan. You wouldn't think it. With the way
I am a United fan. I have standards. And McTominay does not live up to those standards.
Short corner.
It's terrible.
Sancho to Bruno. No. How did you lose the ball to Willian? All right, they've blown for half time, so let's just change the banner and then we'll have a quick break and then we'll talk about the first half. Not that there's much to talk about. Paxton saying, I'm keeping Sancho, and ultimately ETH sent Sancho to his home nation to train. It's a slow burn with him personally. Okay. We'll talk about that at half time, I think. But yes, we'll put our break video on and we'll see you all very soon. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. We like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast. Don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good.
Okay, we are back. Right, let's get into that question from Pax now then. So I'm keeping Sancho and ultimately 88 sent Sancho to his home nation to train. It's a slow burn with him personally. So what's your opinion on that?
I understand where he's coming from with it being a slow burn with it, but he hasn't really got an excuse for it to be a slow burn. You know, he's been training. Obviously, I know he's played in the Bundesliga, but I'm pretty sure he's had international call-ups as well. So he's played with a lot of the English players already. And the Premier League, yes, okay, it's a harder, faster league than the Bundesliga, but I'm sure didn't he come up in the youth ranks in England? I'm sure he were at Manchester City or something.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a City.
So, you know, he should be somewhat acclimatized already to English football. So I understand where he's coming from it, but he just needs to seriously pick his game up. But he's not the only one. He's not the only one that needs to do that. There's a couple of players that need to do it.
Yeah. Right, let's get into the stats for the first half. We've got 47% possession for United, 53 for Fulham, 4 shots for United, 5 for Fulham, 3 shots on target for United, just the 1 for Fulham. Corners, it's been 2 for United, 3 for Fulham, 1 yellow card apiece. Trying to think of the yellow cards. Maguire for United, yellow card for Andreas Pereira for Fulham. Let's get into the other games. Obviously, City might have won yesterday. It was a quite close game.
It was a very, very close game. I'm a bit disappointed that Erling Haaland didn't score.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if I can find it. It's going to take me ages to find this because this system I use is useless. Right, so it's 6-0 to Man City. Let's go for the goal scorer. So it's Erling Haaland made it 1, then 2, then 3, then Alvarez made it 4. Cole Palmer, I'm happy to see him on the score sheet, to be fair. Good talent he is. And Alvarez made it 6. Then today's, let's just quickly see if I can quickly get this one up. It was 5-0 to Brighton against Grimsby. Grimsby. Who scored? I know Undev scored, who's joined from Union St. Louise. They sent someone on loan to there as part of the deal. But I love the fact that a lot of people are saying, oh, St. Louise are rubbish. They've just knocked out Union Berlin. They are in the next round. But anyway, the goal scorers for Brighton were Undev got 1. Ferguson got 2. I wonder how long he'll be at Brighton for, to be honest. He's looking very talented. Solly March with 1 and Matoma in the 92nd minute. And then let's see if I can find the other game.
Sheffield United, Blackburn.
Yeah, 3-2. I know the score, but I just can't. This damn system, honestly.
It was Diaz scored for Blackburn in the 21st. And Sammy Smodic in the 60th. Oliver McBurney pulled one back for Sheffield United in the 81st. Tommy Doyle made it 2-2 as well.
Yeah, well, Tommy Doyle was one of the City players.
Sam Gallagher own goal. Sorry, in the 28th, which made it 1-1. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was Tommy Doyle was one of the City on-home players who can't play against City in the next round unless something is done. But
that's what I was saying. Just before kickoff, they were talking about that, and obviously City have to give them permission to play, don't they?
Yeah.
Which I think they should give them permission to play. In all fairness, it's not going to make much of a difference, is it? Let's face it.
Yeah. Big up to Banter FC. I wouldn't be able to tell who you supports from that name. To be fair, there's so many clubs that could be Banter FC. Fulham looking likely. They have been looking good, but I think Man United have probably had the better chances. Just
Banter FC. Well, if it's Banter FC, surely it's Liverpool.
Yeah.
Or Spurs.
It could be anybody. Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah.
There's just so many this season. But yeah, big up to you anyway. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, it could be anyone. But as for next weekend, I'm going to look into it now. Who can I watch? Because I have looked it up. I think on the Friday. Is it? Oh, I got this wrong, have I? Let's just quickly look through them here.
It's qualifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man United, I'm trying to be Arsenal in disguise. France, Netherlands. That'd be a good game if it's on.
That'll be on Sky, I think. I'm trying to use the ones that I got on Viaplay because Viaplay is showing loads of them. I know on the Saturday night they're showing the Spain-Norway game. That one I'm looking forward to because obviously that's Erling Haaland and Odegaard against Spain.
Just those two. There's nobody else.
Well, to be honestly, mate, Boss is so confident that they can qualify. I'm like, they've got two good players. The rest of them are pretty whacked, to be fair.
Moss, behave yourself, mate.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd be delighted because he's got Norwegian heritage, but I think most of us have, to be fair. I know I've got Germanic and Ridley, right? You've seen me. Now, obviously, I've done the DNA test that a lot of people can do from a certain website. I've got, was it 1% North African?
Nice.
How?
I'm pretty sure if I did it, I'd probably be like 0.1% South Korean or something. You know.
Yeah.
I'm probably a long distant relative of Kim Jong-un or something.
Brad of FCC, Man United have tried to beat Arsenal. This guy's beautiful. What's your opinions on this league? Because I know you've said Arsenal will win it from day one, to be fair. I'm still not convinced because obviously I've seen us play bad games as well. Thursday being one of them. You still think that will be how it ends?
I think it will. The only thing that's worrying me for Arsenal is that Erling Haaland seems to have hit a lot of form very quickly. What's he got now? Is it 7 goals in his last 2 or something stupid like that?
Yeah.
That's worrying, and obviously you guys are going to play him there.
Yeah, we got him mid-April.
So if he keeps his form up, that could be a bit painful.
Yeah, I will be doing that as a watch-along as well because it will be on TV. So yeah, it's going to be painful to watch.
I won't bother. I won't bother. See what Erling Haaland turns up the week before your game, and if he bangs in 4 or 5 goals in that game, just don't bother. Go in sick, get somebody else to do it.
Yeah, does feel like that at the moment. But yeah, we are probably about 2 or 3 minutes away from the second half kicking off. It is United 0, Fulham 0. It can go to extra time and penalties this game. So yeah.
I don't want that. Don't want that. You know what game we should do? It's on Monday.
What's that one?
Ireland versus France.
On this Monday or the following Monday?
27th.
Oh, so the following Monday.
Okay. Yeah. Ireland versus France. Because all of us Irish people, we hate Thierry Henry, so we'd love to be able to beat him.
Yeah.
I know Northern Ireland's playing as well at some point. Oh, they're playing Finland on Sunday.
Yeah. Banch FC saying here, I thought Arsenal but City are scoring 6 goals a game at the moment. Haaland scored 8 in 2. That is quite scary facts, isn't it? Oof. Yeah. I need to let's have a look. Viaplay. See what's coming up on Viaplay. I'm on the wrong one, aren't I? Oh, they should be able to tell me.
Brighton versus Manchester United or Fulham. Manchester City get the easy draw of Sheffield United.
I know, it's just
Not rigged at all.
Yeah, right. So what have I got? So on the Saturday, I can watch. Yeah, I can definitely watch Spain Norway on the Saturday. Let's see what I can do on the Sunday. Northern Ireland versus Finland. That doesn't really tickle my taste buds. Malta versus Italy. Doesn't tickle my taste buds. Luxembourg versus Portugal. No, thank you. I'd love to know who Roberto Martinez's agent is, by the way.
How can you snot turn your nose up at that fantastic Northern Ireland game? That's going to be a cracker. It's going to be the best game out of the whole thing. Watch it be like a 7-5 game now or something.
And on the Monday, I can watch Sweden versus Azerbaijan. Wow.
Watch Ireland versus France.
That's probably on normal big channels, we should say.
Normal.
Yeah.
Probably. I won't know.
The Fulham players are just warming up here. I thought it was a good performance by Fulham, to be fair. I wouldn't say United, that was their true United, but they have got Maguire in there, so that is like a handicap.
And McTominay.
I'm not saying he's got a handicap. I'm just saying that as a handicap to United.
And McTominay. We're basically playing with 9 men on the pitch.
I'm always going to be fair to McTominay due to the fact he's Scottish, and I've got.
Yeah, I don't care. Listen, I was wrong about the Scottish Cup watch-along you did, but I ain't wrong about Scott McTominay.
Yeah, you were very wrong about the Scottish Cup. I can't wait for that to start again. That was brilliant. That was. I enjoyed watching those. That was such a great game as well. So good.
I didn't watch it.
That's a shame because honestly, it's one of the best games I've seen all season.
What were I doing? Did I do
different? You were in the chat winding me up. You might be moving. Are you moving that time?
Ah, yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Or it was the laptop. Was the laptop time?
No, it wasn't. It was Cup final day, Newcastle.
Oh yeah, you had the other.
I'll do United,
the smaller cup. Yeah, you're doing the smaller cup. Yeah.
Smaller cup. The smaller cup. You cannot call any cup in the English football leagues a small cup compared to any cup in the Scottish leagues. I would rather go watch Wrexham compete for their league title than go watch any club in Scotland.
Oh, it's looking like it's theirs now. They had a good win yesterday, and Notts County dropped more points. So It's looking like Wrexham are coming up.
I might watch them next season. Seeing as they're coming to Donny.
Yeah, there will be. Yeah, because Donny won't be pushing for the playoffs. I think they lost again yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, against Salford.
Yeah. They're pushing for promotion this season again.
I'm not surprised Donny lost at all. I put a bet on that Donny were going to get beat anyway. So.
Oh, did you? Oh, fair enough. Right, so it's Fulham playing on the possession right now. Doing all right. Not too bad.
Salford is 7th.
Yeah.
Donny are 12th. We're only 9 points behind them.
Yeah, but that's quite a gap in the league too. To be fair, it could happen, but
that might have come across as if, like I was saying, that we were going to catch them. No, I'm just saying we're only 9 points behind them.
How many games we've got left in there? About 10. Or is it less?
what 24 teams in the league?
They
so
play 46. Yeah, they play 46. Then
10 games.
yeah, okay.
30 points to play for.
Yeah, because obviously they'll be playing over the international break, which we'll be doing on the score next Saturday again, because that was quite fun. Hopefully the weather's better for me, because that was a nightmare.
Yeah, international football. The thing that every football fan looks forward to.
I haven't done it. I haven't done since a certain person took over from England, to be fair. Oh, Robertson with a great shot there. De Gea, great save.
I just can't stand international football. It's boring.
Oh, I don't know. Some games can be quite good.
Because Name one game you've watched recently that's been good.
Oh, I couldn't tell you, mate. The amount of games I watch, the amount of games I watch a week, I get lost.
I would rather watch Scottish football than international football.
Oh, I do love Scottish football, though. National League is my favourite to watch. If I could just watch National League, I'd be delighted. The tackles and that Matty Langstaff, honestly, he looks good. I think he can make it higher level. He looks very much like Jamie Vardy, plays like him as well. Very good. There's so much quality in the National League. It's crazy. There's a guy called Namani who plays for Notts County. So quick down the right for Notts County. Brilliant talent. And Jody Jones, I don't know if you remember him playing at Coventry. Oh, William with a great shot there. I don't know if De Gea got tips to that. I think he did. But Jody Jones used to play for Coventry. He's down at Notts County now. He's only like 25, 26.
A lot of players that have done quite well in the upper regions of the league table have seemed to have dropped down to that division.
Yeah, because honestly, those two teams, one of them will come up this season. And I'm not guaranteed the other will come up through the playoffs because the playoff system is it's mad. It's madness. I remember doing that last year, and there was like 9 goals in one game, 10 goals in another game. Wrexham lost it on a 4-5 game. It was madness. They both teams go for it basically in the game. They just go non-stop attack, and it's so funny to watch.
United need to wake up.
This is how the first half started, though, isn't it? Fulham came out and United just didn't wake up. There was, I'm guessing the team talk hasn't worked.
It's a fantastic save.
I'm going to question how long Maguire will last because I wouldn't keep him on, to be honest.
No!
Oh dear. Sorry, mate. Mitrovic.
Now, I'm going to stop going on and doing what Man United watch along with you. You're bad luck.
To be fair, I am nice to you. I'm sorry. I don't go ha ha ha.
Let me see if this is Maguire's fault.
I don't know, because this is Pierre corner. Not the greatest defender. Where's Maguire? I don't know where Maguire is.
Is it middle behind Weghorst?
Oh yeah.
Why have they stopped Luke Shaw on?
So Maguire was being tangled with by Tete. Shaw didn't really even challenge.
Right, hold on. As a defender, why are you at the edge of the box for a corner? Because that's where Maguire ended up. And Marcus Rashford's down injured as well.
The VAR has done a check and it's complete. The goal will stand. So they're saying that Rashford might have been fouled there. Yes, it was a tussle, but it's not a foul. I think Rashford's all right. He's up. He's walking.
Maguire's just stood there watching. I know I'm not just going to blame Maguire. I mean, that were quite lucky. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
That is lucky. That deflection, who did it come off? Diop or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Was very lucky to throw it into his direction because that could have gone anywhere.
Yeah. Rashford is obviously having to walk off here, but he's walking off not great, if I'm honest. Now he's jogging. So I'm guessing he's okay. If I care a little bit about international, obviously England, he's vital to have.
Nah, they've got Tony. What are you on about?
Well, I'd drop Kane for Tony.
We know if Tony plays, we know he might score. He might have a bet on.
Colm's words, not mine. Oh, come! If that's a foul, seriously. Oh, jeez.
Who's the referee?
Pillock features, I don't know. Is it Kavanagh today? Is it Chris Kavanagh? Yeah, it's Kavanagh.
Is it? Well.
Yeah.
When are we going to get some decent refs in?
Never by the looks of it, mate. No one wants the job.
I'll do it.
The National League game I watched a couple of weeks ago, there was like a 28-year-old doing it.
I'll go bit ref.
Just people just don't want to do the job. They don't want the pressure.
What pressure? We've got everything there to help them. They just don't use it.
Oh, good attempt there by United and Bruno, but just wide. That's better from United. United fans are being loud right now. Weghorst has actually used his head in that build-up.
Oh, God. Checking for a concussion.
34 minutes in. I'm not sure if Moss has just said that Paris Saint-Germain are now losing 2-0. See if that's right. I'm not sure that Marseille will catch them, but it does open up a little bit. Yes, they are down. At home as well. To start the end. Here's Sancho. McTominay. Been pushed out. Back to Sancho. Good tackle by Anthony Robinson. To Andres Pereira. Willian keeps the ball in. Fulham are on a counter-attack now. Still Willian. He's definitely lost some pace, but he's still good enough. Here's Mitrovic. Paulina trying to find Pereira. Pereira dinks in a cross. It goes out for a goal kick.
Painful.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's as painful as watching Arsenal the other day, because at least you'll have some effort. But yeah, you're not great.
I'm not even going to blame it on like fatigue or anything either, because they shouldn't be fatigued.
No. Martinez pulling back Mitrovic there. No yellow.
I just need to stop doing watch-alongs on United. That's what it is.
I think he's chatting to Anthony, so Anthony's going to be coming on. I'm going to guess that's for Sancho, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. But he's the other player that I need to see more from.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen enough yet?
No, not yet. I've seen him at Ajax, so I know what he's like.
Yeah.
I know how good of a player he is. He just hasn't done that at United yet. I know he's scored some of those decent goals, his little trademark that he does where he cuts on the inside of his left foot and wraps it in, but it annoys me because he has chances where he can take on players and he doesn't. He decides to stand them up instead.
Yeah. See, because Ajax are my Dutch team, and I think I've said to you before that I've seen Anthony play. I just didn't think he was good enough for the Premier League, and currently I'm right. I always want to be proved wrong. You've paid a lot of money for him, but I just never thought he'd make it at this level.
But it's his first season as well, so he's got.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Foul by Bruno on Paulino, I think.
Well, I mean, I don't know who we can bring on apart from Sancho. Not Sancho, Anthony, because we haven't really got anybody.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I'm going to ask you a question, and it is about United, and it is about Ten Hag. What did you make of his comments regarding Arsenal the other day? Because Arsenal obviously were furious because that's not facts what he said about us not having injuries this season, always having our players available. And I'm like, what have you been watching, mate? What did you make of it? Do you think it's just mind games or something?
I think I'm not. I don't think he meant any kind of disrespect in regards to it at all.
Yeah,
because he doesn't come across as that kind of a person.
Well, McTominay coming off.
Good. I'll get Maguire off and all. Yeah, maybe it was just a little bit of mind game play.
Yeah. Obviously, it's annoyed the Arsenal fan base, which it rightly would do so, to be fair, because it's factually wrong. Because we have been out with a lot of players this season. Partey's been out. Jesus has been out for 3 months. That's a long period to be without your number one striker.
True.
Well, you imagine what if you didn't have Rashford for 3 months?
I mean, we've not had Rashford for 2 years.
You know what I mean? Not having your main player playing, and we had obviously Eddie, who is pretty much a one-trick pony.
We had Ronaldo.
Well, yeah, but still, it is different. You know what I mean, though, don't you? It's like,
yeah.
Ten Hag was I just don't understand why he was having a go at us as well. I don't know why he was picking on us. We were out the competition.
I have no idea.
And we haven't got to play you again, so I don't even know why you're bringing us into it.
Did he make the comments after you went out?
I think it was just before because it's now been called the curse of Ten Hag because that game we literally had 2 players come off in the first half through injury.
That's what it might have been then. Before you've gone out, obviously a bit of mind game.
I'll have to look exactly when it was made, but I'm pretty sure it's just before the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember when it was made.
No, I know it was this week, but I just can't remember if it was before or after the game.
I apologise.
I just thought it was really odd because obviously, we got some big TikTokers part of the armory, and that they were furious and going off on one and did loads of TikToks on it.
Hold on a minute, guys from the armory going off on one.
Well,
they're very cool, calm, and collected.
Have you met Connor King?
That's exactly what I'm on about.
Oh dear,
he's a very cool, calm, and collected person, Connor King.
Yeah. They've got a corner here. 60 minutes in. Can't believe it's already 15 minutes already. That's quick.
I know. I'm not that far behind you, I don't think.
Well, I'm on 60-27 now.
Oh, okay.
Have you caught up?
I'm on 60-01.
Oh, you caught up a little bit then?
I've caught up a little bit. I don't know how I've caught up a little bit, but I've caught
up. Mine freezes sometimes, to be fair. I don't know. I think it's a stupid skybox. To be fair, we have got like the big stadium next to us, and there's also the weather masses on top of that as well. So it does interfere with the signal sometimes.
You're about Molyneux?
Yeah, and we're underneath the fly path for Birmingham Airport as well. So we do have some interference sometimes. To be fair,
what? I mean, Molyneux. No, in fact, it wasn't. But I'm going to say it is because I don't want to talk about the other one. Molyneux was actually the first Premiership standard ground that I went to.
Was it? How long ago did you do that?
Years ago. When I think Wolves were in League One or Championship or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, they had, what's his name? Dave Kitson.
Oh, jeez, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Dave Kitson playing for him at the time. And Andy Keogh.
Ah, the Scunthorpe man.
Yeah, he were playing for him. And they got promoted that season. They won league that season.
Yeah. Good times, good times.
Right, the first ground I ever went to, which was technically Premiership standard, was Hillsborough.
Okay. When was that?
You what?
When was that?
God knows. My first ever football game. My stepdad's brother
Yeah.
is a massive Chef Wednesday fan, massive, and he
Yeah.
took me to a Chef Wednesday game. The first game I ever went to, and I hated it. I think they played Millwall
Okay.
at home, and I hated it. And then I became because I mean I were already a United fan because obviously my whole family's United supporters, so I've
Yeah.
already grew up that. But then my uncle started taking me to Rovers games, not just after that, and then I
Yeah.
kind of just fell in love with Doncaster Rovers as well. So
Yeah. It's difficult not to love your home club, though, isn't it? Really.
yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I've had some good memories watching Doncaster, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because Tony lives just down the road from the Weymouth football ground, and he obviously goes to enjoys that. I live literally less than 100 meters from the Molineux, so I follow the Wolves. They just happen to be a Premier League team. You live by Donny. I just love the fact that people still support the local teams as well.
100%. I mean, I've got Donny Rovers t-shirts. I've got a big picture down here. I've got a flag. I've got signed stuff somewhere. As you can tell, I've still not unpacked everything.
Still not done anything yet?
No, not everything yet, no. I'm lazy.
You're definitely not lazy. None of us on FGS are not lazy.
Oh, yeah, true. Very true. But obviously, I know a lot of people work and whatnot throughout the week and everything. And then, obviously, we do shows throughout the week as well. And then weekend, it's like, I just really can't be bothered.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, when you stream and work at the same time and family life as well, it's just fitting everything in it.
It is. It's not easy.
No.
Get off his shirt. Players trying to swap shirts already.
Trying to see if this is. Oh, that's definitely a foul by Maguire. Don't know what he's saying it's not for. Pushed him over.
It's because it's Maguire. It's your typical English media bias.
To be fair, Dixon has said that, he shouldn't be touching his back because the player's going to go down. And rightly so. But it was Maguire against Reed, who is tiny. Oh, my God. What a save by De Gea. I thought that was in. Great header by Mitrovic. Willian now dinks in the cross. Mitrovic again. He's a nightmare for you today.
Yeah, well. It's a nightmare for everybody.
You wait to see this save by De Gea, though. That is why you need him.
Well, this is why I argue with a lot of United fans. This is why I argue with a lot of United fans. De Gea's job isn't, like I said, isn't to find feet with every single pass. It's to stop people scoring goals, and doing that, he's one of the best at it.
Yeah. That is amazing. That is an amazing save.
It's just, he does that like he's grabbing something out of a cupboard.
Yeah. I thought that was brilliant because I thought that was in, to be honest.
He had no right getting to it.
Oh, foul there by Anthony Robinson. That's going to be a yellow up against Anthony.
I mean, that's going. Okay.
But yeah, the whole point of a goalkeeper is to save shots.
I mean, it
So
were a good save to Hey. I've just seen the replay, and instantly, I mean, I've seen it again. Instantly, my goalkeeping coach side comes out, and it's like, yeah, you should be getting to that. In all fairness, it was a nice, comfortable height for him.
Yeah. I thought, honestly, for me, I thought I was definitely in. I didn't see anyone, but it's De Gea.
It wasn't as far towards the post as what it looked to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, Bruno, Sancho, goal kick.
Troubles? Me? Nah.
You won't be able to wind him up, Moss. I guarantee you that. I don't try and wind him up. I know Moss will.
Moss can try. Honestly, I'm probably like the most laid back person in the world. I have been told many, many times if I get any more laid back, I'm going to be asleep.
Almost back home there. You guys are. Fulham doing this FA Cup run. Well, the game's not over yet, mate.
It's not over, but if Fulham get it, if Fulham go through, then the better team won today. It's as simple as that. Yeah. I mean, I don't care.
Be Fulham against Brighton, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Brighton, the home team. So
it'd be a good game, that.
That's a really good game, actually, thinking about it.
It'd be a really good game.
Mind you, I think even if United went through, I still think it'd be a very good game because the way that Brighton play. Anthony, big goal again, Cole. Well, if Ollie comes on, then yeah.
Where's Ollie?
Yeah, get Ollie on stream and he'll score a goal for you.
Ollie, come on, mate, and just rip into Anthony for me. You see, the issue with me with Anthony as well is he's come on as a sub, but it takes him too long to get into the game.
Yeah. He's on about some Timmy Hortons and Bruins are 3-0, so ice hockey.
Ice hockey.
69 minutes played now. Fulham corner.
I'm going to ask something that's never been asked on one of these watch-alongs before.
What's that?
What are you having for tea?
Oh, I had mine already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, we have ours about 1. We had
tea.
We don't really have tea.
You should have tea. You should have 3 meals a day, Bobby.
No.
Next, you're going to tell me you don't have breakfast.
I don't really. Oh, hang on. Oh, hey, Sancho. Sancho can't finish it. Oh, what a Willian. Oh, he reckons this might have touched his hand here.
Right, chat.
If Willian has done this on handball, he's going to have to be off.
Chat, tell him off. Tell him off. Most important meal of the day is breakfast.
If this is handball,
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
Oh, I think that is handball. You know, if it is, it's going to be a red card as well.
Is it in our box or their box or in what?
It's saved a United goal, mate.
Saved the United goal.
Yeah.
So it'd be a penalty as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to see it in a minute.
Oh, it's definitely handball.
Yeah, he smacks that away. Proper it's that away.
Yeah.
You saw him. That was like
a red card.
He played volleyball.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for VAR to decide this. Brecky must do. Oh, Kavanagh's going to the screen.
Yeah, he's done that with it. Throws his body towards the ball.
There's definitely handball.
Yeah.
Kardashian curse continues. Stardom versus 2-0 against PSG.
So if it is a penalty, he's got to go off. He's got to be a red card. Golden eye opportunity.
But I think I might see what they're trying to work out is this? Yeah, it's definitely going in. Because it's also got to decide if it's going in.
Yeah, it will go in. I could say
so
that.
Kavanagh is now deciding it is a penalty. So it's definitely a penalty. Now, what's Kavanagh going to give him?
He's got to give
It's
him
a red card. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say he's got to give him a red.
Red card for Villian. Oh, Mitrovic has got to calm down here. He's
Send Mitrovic off and all.
Oh, Lewis Berriman. Oh, it's all kicking off here, mate. This is nasty scenes here. I think he's sent off Mitrovic.
Has it? Well, somebody's just been on my screen. One of the
I think he's sent off Mitrovic.
One of the staff have been booked or something as well.
I think he's touched the referee.
Let's have a look because it's coming up to my screen now, so I'll be able to tell you 100%.
Because I was just typing William being sent off, but I think Mitrovic has been sent off.
Yeah, so Willie's been sent off on my screen now. And yeah, Mitrovic needs to go for that.
So they're just going back here. Yeah, so red card.
Yeah, Mitrovic is gone.
Yeah, Mitrovic has been definitely sent off. So it's Willian and Mitrovic sent off.
I think.
Yes, definitely now.
Because I've just heard him say and. Well, that was completely ruined the game for Fulham.
Yes. So now there's going to be many goals, I'm going to guess.
Completely ruined the game for Fulham.
So Willian and Mitrovic has been sent off. Gentle push on Kavanagh. I will say it's gentle. It's not a hard push, but you cannot touch an official.
I don't think it was for the push.
He actually nudged his arm, which is,
I think,
physical.
Marco
Silva's been sent off as well.
Yeah, I thought Marco Silva. He's nudged him like that, but then he's in his face and he's got to drop it into his face, chest to chest.
I think he may have just got the yellow if he just nudged him. For me,
and no, I'm Moss, mate. Refs aren't helping Manchester sides.
No, Moss.
That was stupid decisions from Mitrovic.
Mitrovic has lost his head,
and Willian stopped a goal scoring opportunity. Blatant.
And the thing is, these red cards will run into the Premier League, so not good. Fulham are just killing themselves right now. I get that they're angry.
Yeah,
but it is a red card. But it is a red card. It's not like it wasn't a red card.
No, I mean, they could have just took the whole. Mitrovic could have just stayed off of it. The goal scoring. If you stop a goal with your hand, then it's a red card. It's a goal scoring opportunity. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Bruno is stepping up now. So will we see the goal or not? Let's have a look. Bruno's stepping up. There you go. I don't have to say anything now. I can just use a button. But yeah, this is, to be honest, I have to be honest about this, and I do like Fulham, but this is their own fault.
It is.
There's nothing else to say about it. It's Fulham's fault.
But this is what I said. I mean, I know obviously I'm a United fan, but I've just said this has ruined the game.
Yeah,
100%. I could be so happy because now United are playing against 9 men.
Yeah,
but I'm not.
Yeah, I just see, for me, I'd get Fulham's anger if it wasn't handball. If it was a stupid VAR decision and they're saying, "Oh, yeah, it touched his arm, but it didn't," then I'd get their anger.
Yeah, 100%.
But
I get it.
You did do it. So
see, the thing is for me, if it had come off his chest and hit his arm, then yes, okay, I 100% agree. 100%. Yeah. But it's the fact that he actually moved his arm to the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Here's Bruno. I don't know what Fulham are going to try and do now because they're down to 9 men. Yes, I did say that night. 9, and it's a goal already. 2 United. And it's Sabitzer.
Hey, Sabitzer! Get in, Sabitzer. Finally.
I'm pretty sure we won't be doing any extra time.
We might do. You never know.
Oh, I'll be very surprised. I've seen it with 10 men. I've not seen it with 9.
That's the first goal, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know how much he knew about it, to be honest. So Sancho gives it to Shaw.
You're in the future.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. No, it looks onside to me. I think they are checking VAR here, but it looks onside. I don't know if Sabitzer meant that, to be fair. If he did, then great finish, but I'm not sure if he meant that.
See, I'm a cool, calm, collected Manchester United fan. I could be jumping up and everything, but I'm not.
I think has the goal been given? Oh, they're still waiting. Still waiting. Chris Kavanagh is just, I'm pretty sure he just can't wait to go home.
I think it's been given.
Has it?
I think so.
But
I don't know. I don't think he meant that, but it looks like he's off. Is he behind the ball?
It's been given. Okay. It's been given.
The ball got played backwards, not forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit. I didn't mean that at all.
No, it's been given. So it is now Man United 2, Fulham 1. How quick it can change in the football. And this is why I've done that new video and said the beautiful game. Honestly, you just expect the unexpected in games.
But we both knew straight away that as soon as Fulham went down to 9, this was going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought maybe they might just be very defensive and just try and hold out for extra time, but I think they'd be killed off in extra time. It would be very unlikely they would have got to penalties, but Fulham have got a chance. No, they haven't. I thought Paulino would win that, to be fair, but he didn't. But to be fair, it's Fulham's own fault.
Yeah, it is.
I've got nothing else. I'm not going to say feel sorry for him. I know in the Armory WhatsApp group they're all going, haha, this is typical United. Look, no, this is Fulham's bad discipline.
All I'm going to say is Fulham. If there are any Fulham fans here, I do feel sorry for you guys, but you have to point your finger at Mitrovic.
Oh yeah,
that's who you've got to go at because 100%. He has lost his head.
Yeah, 100%. No, I have lost connection to my TV, so currently you're ahead of me due to the fact I've got a blue screen.
Yes. Well, I don't know what you saw. It's just gone out for a throw-in. Pelini didn't get that.
I don't know why it's lost connection again. It will come back when it wants to. It's all down to Colm now.
I can't keep doing these watch-alongs.
Why?
They're going to give me an heart attack.
I'll say both the last two with you, they've been eventful.
They have.
First one, not for good reasons, obviously.
No. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, but this one, it's been entertaining.
I just do watch-alongs for other clubs, not Manchester United. Well, nothing's happening at the minute.
Nothing's definitely happening in mine because I've got a black screen. So
literally nothing's happening. Just keeping the ball at the minute. United in their own half. I'm half expecting David De Gea to go try and have a shot. But I think Fulham have dropped deep now. Very deep.
Yeah, that's what I kind of expect.
Oh, here comes Sancho. Ball through to Weghorst. Weghorst was terrible. And kicks it straight towards Leno, who catches it comfortably. There's a little boy on TV that looks very upset. It looks like he could get this game.
It's back. Jeez. So what are you on? Because I'm on 81.08.
I'm on 84.5.
Okay.
So not much difference.
See, Anthony's got the ball to Maguire. He's just so heavy-footed. Even that pass to Martinez there was just so heavy-footed. And now he's having to go at him. I'm like, don't hit the ball hard. Yeah.
Maguire's terrible. It's just...
Cool. Marco Silva is just in the tunnel. He's pacing the tunnel. He's waiting for Chris Kavanagh, I reckon.
He's not allowed to be in the tunnel. You got to go back. Actually, back.
They'll move him, yeah, eventually. Because he won't be able to walk into Kavanagh, so he's going to have to be told to go to the dressing room at some point. I suppose if he says he needs the fresh air, fair enough, but he's going to have to
just stick him outside of Old Trafford instead of inside of it. There you go, sorted.
Substitution coming in here. Fred is coming on. Rashford is off.
Oh, okay. So Scott McTominay survived still.
No, he came off early, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. Harry Maguire, sorry.
You know, just passing it around nice and calmly. Just don't want an error by Maguire right now, to be honest. Yeah, I'm saying that seriously because that is someone that I go. He's got so many errors in him. He could possibly just screw.
Can you imagine how badly I would kick off?
Yeah, true. I'd make sure Tony clips it.
All you'd see is everything turns sideways because my desk can get flipped. And that'd be hard to do, seeing as I've got a PC, very heavy PC, 2 monitors, and weights to make sure the monitors don't fall over.
I think this game's kind of dead now.
Yeah, well, United don't need to attack anymore, do they?
Well, no, because obviously Mitrovic was their striker. He's now gone. Oh, they're making 3 substitutions here for them. Suarez, Daniel James, and someone else.
I keep forgetting Dan James is there now.
Yeah. Sure, dinking it over to Fred. Here's Anthony.
But Dan James does kind of have a bit of a threat.
Shot by Sabitzer, easily saved by Leno.
Dan James would have a bit of a threat. It's quite pacey.
Yeah. Making 4 changes.
Are they bringing me on?
For making 4. Perez and Verstappen are top it soon. Oh, yeah, well, I'll get into that in a bit. I'll watch the rest of the F1.
Oh, the F1.
Yeah, because obviously it started at 5 because it's in Saudi Arabia, so the times are a bit different.
I started playing F1 2022 today.
They're good video games, to be fair.
I started off at High Tech in F2.
Oh, yeah, because you have to work your way up, yeah.
Yeah, I've just signed for AMG Mercedes, and I've got Lewis Hamilton as my partner.
Oh, it's all right for some, isn't it?
I mean, it's not all right for him because he's going to get smoked every race. Whilst I'm here and anybody else is watching, if there's any clubs out there, does anybody want to buy Anthony Martial? He only plays 2 games a season for you, but when he plays well.
He's definitely leaving, isn't he, in the summer? So
yeah, well, he's rubbish. Not because of he's not talented. Just, he picks up a knock and he's out for 6 months at a time.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I know it's not his fault because I know he got played whilst he were injured a lot.
You reckon that's what it was?
Yeah, on the previous managers when you were injured, he got played. which has obviously affected him more. But it's just annoying.
There's Wan-Bissaka. Well, clear by Fulham. The Fulham haven't had the opportunity to make these substitutions yet because the ball has not gone out of play.
We'll make him in 90th minute.
Oh, is Anthony. Anthony. Well defended by Diop there. That was good by Anthony.
Do you remember Papa Dupa Diop?
VAR are looking at a possible penalty here.
What, again?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't think it was, to be fair, from what I saw. If there's any contact by Diop on Anthony, it could be a penalty. Anthony shot, well saved by Leno.
Just let him continue playing.
Come on to 88 minutes played now. Is it even going to be worth making these substitutions?
Probably not.
Oh, they're just showing this. Oh, okay, it was against Leno.
Nah, he got the ball there, didn't he?
Yeah, they're just showing it again. It was Leno. That's Paulinho. I do feel sorry for him. He's had a good game.
Yes.
All right, here are the subs now.
Finally.
All right, here we go. It's going to have to be hard for me to remember all that go off and who will come on. So, Pierre Reid, Kearney and Mana Solomon is coming on. James and Suarez is coming on. So who else is coming off? Tete and Reid. Reid off. So that's Solomon on. Kearney. James and Suarez on. I'm all right. I apologise if I haven't, but it's the best I can. PSG lose. Let's go Marseille and claim Balogun's Reims.
Oh, wow.
So they're saying that there's been a lot of people that have seen this shot by Sancho, and they are still saying that they don't believe it was going in. From the view I saw, I thought that was going in.
I've seen it from the view where they showed you originally, the view behind the goal.
Yeah.
It's going in. No matter what angle it's going in. Unless they are watching it with their eyes shut.
Yeah. It was going in for me. 7 minutes of injury time, unsurprisingly, to be honest.
7?
Well, yeah, because of all that disruption.
7?
Yeah.
Only 7?
Yeah. There hasn't been much injury. It's more the situation that might have occurred.
It's back at World Cup, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's Anthony. Can United get a third? Here's Fred. Wan-Bissaka shot, blocked, corner. I'm going to have to say United have deserved it due to the fact that Fulham have messed this up. But I think if you look at who's paid the better, I think Fulham slightly edged it before that situation.
Yeah. Fulham definitely had hold of the game a lot more before then.
Yeah. And I think it probably would have been Fulham that may have gone through.
Yeah, I'm not deluded. I'm not a deluded United fan at all.
Yeah.
You know, if Fulham had all 11 men on the pitch still, then, you know, United might have got a goal to take it to extra time, but we wouldn't have won it, I don't think. Fulham have been the better team.
Yeah, they have. Corner from Bruno coming in now. Dinked in. Finds Sancho on the back post. Sancho dinks it in. Fulham deal with it just. Wasn't the greatest defending. And Luke Shaw puts it out for a Fulham throw-in. I think they probably brought on James and Solomon because of their pace. They are pacey wingers. Obviously, neither of them are strikers. But I suppose you kind of want them to work back and maybe break if possible. James is quick. Solomon's pretty quick. He's very talented though as well.
Yeah, well, this is what I mean though. I mean, I'm surprised it didn't start with like Dan James and Solomon because Maguire's not the quickest person. And if they're running at Maguire...
There was me thinking that Maguire will get sent off because of Mitrovic. It was Mitrovic who got sent off because of Mitrovic. Jeez. But that's his one big downfall, isn't it, Mitrovic? He's got a
very hot-headed.
Yeah. I get he was angry. Well, I don't actually get why he was angry because it was handball. But, I don't know why. It's a red card.
Do you think he reacted to the red card for Willian and the penalty decision, or do you think he reacted to?
2 sets.
Yeah, no worries. He might have reacted to Andre Silva being sent off. In all fairness, who knows? At the end of the day, we getting over the line is what matters. It is, mate. It is Paxton. That is what matters, and we have seen it all season. We can battle on all fronts, yet Arsenal can't Moss. Don't understand the true winning mentality. Well, I mean, I said I think that's a silver lining for Arsenal going out. I've said it. So now they can focus on the league. We're going to focus on Europa League and FA Cup. It's going to be an interesting game next game against Brighton. That was a cracking tackle by Martinez.
Sorry, I just had to help Blake in the buff. At the end of the day, getting over the line is what matters. Yeah. I think you've been lucky today, though, if I'm honest. We've seen this season without all ETH signings, we do scrape results when needed. Would you say you've scraped this result? I think it was down to Fulham today. I don't think it was down to United performance.
You see, I think we were getting back into it slowly. Obviously, we saw that first half where we started off terribly, and then we got back into it. I think it was progressing like that again. But the Fulham mistake has definitely helped us, 100%. That's why I said, maybe if they all had all 11 on, we might have got a goal and took it to extra time.
Yeah.
We won it in 90.
Pax saying here we can battle on all fronts, yet Arsenal can't, Moss. Obviously having a pop at Moss and the Arsenal. T is of the younger generation that doesn't understand the true winning mentality. He doesn't. This is the problem with us, the younger generation. Sometimes a lot of them was coming out and saying, "Oh, I don't mind dropping out the Europa League because now we can concentrate on the Premier League." That is not an elite team. That is a team that's just focused on winning one competition. I'm sorry, as a United fan, I'm pretty sure you want all 4 cups. As an Arsenal fan, I want. Oh, it's a goal, Fernandez. There we go. So Fernandez. Well, I've just realised I put Fernandez scoring 2 goals. I'm just thinking that's his hat trick, but it's not. Right. So yeah, as for the younger generation, because as a United fan, do you want to be winning? Well, at least challenging for every single trophy every season.
Yeah, it's got to be a minimum. That's a minimum. Yeah. You have to be in every competition and going as far as you can.
As you know, I've been working on the Iron for most of the season, and every time it's League Cup or FA Cup or sometimes even Europa, people are picking such weak teams because they're focusing on winning the Premier League. I'm sorry, that is not an elite club. That means our team is not strong enough to challenge for all 4 titles. We should be, but we're not. So we're not an elite club. Winning mentality needs back. Winning and playing midweek weekend throughout. Boo Manu. To be honest, that poor young fan there having a tear. But United are still trying to do that mentality. They're going through in the FA Cup. You won the Carabao Cup. You're still in Europa League.
Yeah, we've been playing 3 games a week since December.
Yeah,
and we're still, like I said, we've won the one cup. We're still in the FA Cup. We're still in the league, Europa League. We're still fighting to get as high as what we can, or finish with the most amount of points as what we can. And we see United fans. Yes, okay, we might be getting a little bit giddy and everything, but you got to think we haven't seen this for years because we haven't had a coach to do this with us. This is a new thing for United to see again. We've not seen this since Fergie.
Yeah, it is. It's mad, but the game has finished. It has finished. Man United 3, Fulham 1. It doesn't tell the full story, if we're perfectly honest. There were 2 red cards for, actually 3 if you want to include the manager, but 2 red cards for on-field players. Cole, this is your team, so I'll let you talk about your performance.
Could have been better. I'm going to be honest here. Could have been better. The red cards completely changed the game, swung it into United's favour. As I've said a couple of times, I think if those cards didn't happen, this game could have gone to extra time. Because I didn't see United scoring more than a goal, because Fulham were fantastic throughout the whole game. I'd have to agree with who the commentators gave it the man of the match to. I don't know whether you saw it, but I'd agree that Polinia was man of the match today. He was absolutely fantastic.
That's why I felt sorry for him, because he was on the losing side and he didn't deserve that. And that was down to his own teammates.
Exactly. Fantastic. My worry for now is for any Fulham fans that are watching or have been watching or are going to watch. I worry about you in the league now, because you've got Willian gone, Mitrovic gone, and obviously you haven't got your manager now for a couple of games.
Yeah, well, exactly. And to be honest, some of those suspensions could be extended, not for the Willian, but the Mitrovic one. The FA might look into that one and say, okay, that's a 6-game ban, because he was very inappropriate towards Kavanagh. Yes, he was angry, but I don't know what he was angry about, really. If you're using your own brain and being a bit like me, where I'm very non-biased, I'd go, yeah, you haven't balled it, mate. But he's getting angry. For what reason?
But that's what I was saying, though. When you had to nip off a minute ago, I was saying maybe it wasn't due to the handball, Willian. Maybe he reacted to Silva being sent off.
Could have been, yeah.
Because he was on his way back, wasn't it, from VAR? Because he'd already sent Silva off at that point.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
So it could have been a reaction to that. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. But we are done for today. It's been a great game, to be honest. It's been an entertaining game for the neutral. Obviously, Colmes enjoyed it way better than he enjoyed the last game that he did with me. Colm, what have we got coming up this week?
So tomorrow we do have the Monday night show. It is not the football league show where we go through all the teams. It is instead going to be the drop zone, which we're going to be focusing on the bottom clubs. So we're going to have a little look at them. Nobody cares about the top of the league. All the action is down at the bottom of the league at the moment, so we're going to focus on them. Then we've got the Football Lounge on Tuesday at 7:30. We're also going to be having a lot more content. I know Ollie does his mullet show as well. The best way to keep up to date is go follow us on Twitter, give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit your notification bell on here as well, and it'll let you know when we go live, and we'd love to get you involved.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Premier League now, so that involves anyone from 12th down to 20th. It's a massive gap between 12th and 11th. It's 11 points. That's massive. So Villa are safe. We can safely say that now. But anyone lower than that, that's mad. But yes, I'll be back. I have no idea, to be honest. Probably sometime this week with the Armory. Definitely next weekend to do some watch-alongs. Haven't decided them yet. I will let everyone know, and I'll put them on, set them up. I'm definitely doing Spain-Norway, though. I like the sound of that one. That sounds fun. Odegaard and Haaland versus the Spanish team. Big up to Colin for joining me. As always a pleasure, mate. And right now, we will speak to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.